Hello, I am Mrs. Phillip, and I'm really glad that you are here watching this video to get some updates and information about world history. This is for both honors and regular classes, so hopefully you're in the right spot. The first thing that I would love to talk about really quickly is just kind of what we've been doing in class. So we are going to be studying world history by focusing on people who have changed the world. So we are starting with the founders of the world's 5 largest religions. So we've already talked about Abraham and Judaism, and now we're talking about Jesus and Christianity, and then we're just going to continue on. And then in 4th term, we'll just be talking about some other individuals who have changed the world. And we look at what was going on in the world before their time, what they did in their lifetime, and then the impact that they made and the legacy that they left behind. So it's been really great. We've had some awesome conversations and done some fun activities, and I'm having fun teaching it, and I think the kids are having a really good time learning all of this new information. So it's been good. The next thing that I want to talk about is just kind of information you might need if you're trying to help your student get back on track, or if you have questions about grading or where to find information for this class. So first of all, Skyward is the place that you are going to go to figure out what your student's grade is and what assignments they are missing. All of that information is found in Skyward. Not going to be on Canvas, you're going to find it in Skyward. Now Canvas is where all of the resources for my class can be found. This is where I post information about what we do in class each day, information for the student planners, upcoming due dates, all of that good stuff can be found on Canvas. I've walked through it with my classes. Your students should know how to access it and where everything can be found. We number each day of the term, and then on Canvas, I have, it laid out, so it'll say like day 1, and you click on it, and it'll tell you what we did in class that day and have any resources necessary for getting caught up. So I spend a lot of time putting things on there and making sure that I'm just very transparent and straightforward with kids. There are never any surprises about due dates, deadlines, or when we're taking a test. And because of that, I really hold my students accountable. I expect that they're prepared and that they know what's going on. Again, every day we fill out a planner, and that planner information is on Canvas. So even if a student is absent, they have those reminders of, what needs to be turned in when they get back or what test they should be preparing for. The next thing that I just want to cover is that students are always welcome to come in and work in my classroom before or after school. I've had some students doing that this week, and it's been really great. Sometimes kids just need a place to sit down and focus, get some help from the teacher, and just bust through some assignments. So if you ever want your student to come, like I said, either before school or stick around afterwards, I would love to have them, and I'm willing to help them out. We can talk about missing assignments or things they might be confused on, and we'll get them back on track. So I'd love to have students come in and work with me. The last thing that I just want to mention really fast is that in 4th term, so not this term, but the last term of the year, the students in world history are going to be taking a test on all of the countries of the world. So we've been studying all school year long. They have been learning the different countries, and this test is going to have 175 countries on it. And like I said, they've known about this since the very beginning of the year, and we have been working on it all school year long. So when in doubt, just know that there's always a map test that your student should be studying for. We're currently working on the countries in Africa, then we'll do Oceania, and then we'll be done and just taking, a month, 2 months or so to study and prepare for this big test. So like I said, there's always a test that your student can be studying for, a map test, and getting ready for. I'm really encouraging them to spend, 10 or 15 minutes a night, or maybe even every other night, so that they can just be prepared for this test at the end of the year. And I promise that if they're doing that, a little bit of daily preparation, it's not going to be as stressful as it sounds. So just encourage them to be studying. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to shoot me an email. I would love to hear from you. I'm invested in all my students' success, and so I want to make sure that I'm doing everything that I can to make that happen for them. So thanks for watching. Again, reach out to me if you have any questions, and thanks. We'll see ya.